Good evening, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back working on our Jurassic World Evolution Safari Park thingamajiggy. Now, in the last video we started working on this formation over here. I can't remember. Oh, it's our Savanna formation. So we've got some sort of zebra-looking Parasaurolophus. We've got some Momentiosaurus hanging around over there, looking lovely. That's our giraffe. And we have some Stygimolochs somewhere. They do exist, I swear to God. There they are. Look at that. Beautiful. And they're meant to be... Well, that's actually the leader, but they're meant to be sort of gazelle... Sort of, what is up with you? They're a hungry little son-so. But they're meant to be like little gazelle-y, deer-y, antelope-y sort of things. Looking adorable. So we've got 6 of those. Now, we are going to bring in some carnivores. I believe I've got my Majungosauruses ready. Yep, so we're going to get the Majungosauruses... Give me a sec, I need to think about this. I've got so many Majungosauruses. Which one was the right colour? That is the... Step one. Now, I believe the step one is the correct one, right? Or is it Tundra? Tundra's pretty good. I think Tundra's the right one. So we want 2 Tundra ones. So we want 2 Tundra ones. And we're going to have to release all of them and kill all of them, basically. So, sorry about this, Majungosaurus, but it's about to be a pretty rough day for you, buddy. So, we're going to sell that one. We're going to try to find the other one. You cheeky little so-and-so. I'm going to transport that over there. And then we're going to start work on our penultimate exhibit, which is going to be a swamp, basically. It's going to be a Spinosaurus baryonyx Suchomimus Dilophosaurus. It's going to be the most carnivore-filled thing in the world, basically. That's kind of the idea. And I think we're going to want to electrify our fences for this. Now... You are going to see a lot of fence right now, but I think we should be able to cover that up. I mean, how big does Hell Creek? That's pretty big already. Okay, so we're going to let the swamp... The swamp's going to house a lot of dinosaurs, right? So I think it makes sense for it to be a fairly hefty exhibit in a lot of ways. Let's try to curl it around there. That's pretty cool as well. When you walk down here to see the stuff over here, you also get to take a little peek into the swamp at the same time, which is the dream. And let's just do this all the way around. Just think, the dinosaurs have this really obnoxious habit of trying to break out of captivity. They're cheeky little so-and-sos. How dare they? Okay, so that's going to be our swamp. It is ginormous. Let's get these Majungas shot. Pew, pew, pew. And which is the one we like? It's the step one. I think it's this one. That's meant to be our lion. It doesn't really look like this. Tundra even. Tundra is the one we're looking for. It's meant to be a lion. It's not really a lion, but it is what it is. It's the most orangey browny one. Which is the official term. Whilst all that's going on then, let's go for incubation speed. Nothing but speed. Pachow, pachow. That's a speedy noise, in case you were curious. And let's get our Spinosauruses on the way. We're going to get 2 Spinosauruses, 2 Suchomimuses, 2 Baryonyxes. And we're going to go for cool colours. Rainforest is my favourite of the Spinosauruses, and in second place is the Vivid one, so we're going to get those 2 for the Spino. And I think the idea is, okay, some of these are going to die, they are going to kill each other, but at least they're in little twosomes, and eventually one species will survive, and we'll keep funneling in new ones, but really it's just to experience these exhibits once, properly, you know, that's kind of the main idea. Right, let's actually build the bloody thing, eh? So, gate there. Majunga is on the way, inevitably going to murder some of my Stygimolochs. We'll have to make more Stygimolochs as well. If I just didn't need the bloody path, this would be so much easier. Anyways, we can tree it up this time at least. So, trees there, trees there. Da, 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 da. Finally get to hide the blimmin' path again. Makes me so happy. The fence, I should say. So you go from a savanna to a... It doesn't necessarily make sense, a savanna straight into a swamp. That's science, folks. You can't argue with science. Stop trying to argue with science, damn it. Okay. Maybe something like that. And this is a pretty nice shape, pretty good size exhibit. You can't really see... you can see a little bit of fun, a little bit of... there we go. Yeah, nice, good-sized swamp. As soon as you start putting the trees around the outside, it just feels so much smaller instantly, which, you know, makes a lot of sense. But still, sorry. Oh, I like that though. I didn't really mean to do that, but this kind of multi-layered kind of feel. I wonder if I grab this, can I make that? Yeah, it's like a 2-tier swamp, sort of. That's science. Can we pretend that's science? I'm pretty sure we can say that's science. Right. Let's make sure we get the right Majunga. We're looking for Alpine. You are... Gotta click the right button for once. Your step. You are gone, buddy boy. Next up we have you, and you are Alpine. You are good. You are my friend. You get to get all the way over here. And you, buddy boy, you are rubbish. You are gone. Wait, did I get that right? Wait, no. Wait, no, I've done it wrong. I've done it wrong. It's meant to be tundra. Oh, who cares? We can have two different colours. It's not the end of the world. I'm not doing it again, so... Spinosaurus is on the way. I kind of like that as a swamp already. It's got a very natural sort of feeling to it. I don't really want to mess with it too much. I really like how this lower lake kind of curves into this upper region here, and it does curve around. You can see it's still high up here on the left. I really like that. I'd like to get some water over on these left-hand sides as well, but of course I can't. For some reason. And the water is going to have to... There should be a link between the two, right? Because Hell Creek's going to have a river in it, and maybe what we can... Yeah, something like that, you know? Look at that. Doesn't that look great? It's not finished yet. That's a little bit too straight for my liking. But not a bad start. Right. Now, it's a swamp, so it needs trees. What I really want, which unfortunately we can't do, is the ability to make different types of trees. Just give me some swampy trees, you know? Some like mangrove-y kind of stuff. That would be really cool. But you do need lots of trees. I'd like at least one little open area. I'm trying to think... How it looks when you approach in the car is very important. I think it looks pretty good. I don't want to go too heavy on the tree. I kind of like having an open area of water. But maybe that should be more... that far region. So you go in, it's quite dense forest swamp. There's little bits over here on the left, and then you come over here and this kind of, you know, opens out a little bit. There's a little island in the middle full of trees, but the water opens up a little bit and it's less populated. That makes sense. I like when you go through not being able to see the entire exhibit, you know? And that view right there, you can't see anything else. All you see is natural land, which I really, really like. So you drive forward, chuka, 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 chuka. You drop down here, curve through the right, you have to go through the water. You're still going, you still haven't seen anything. You come up here and look, it's like a whole new world kind of hidden that you only get a glimpse of. This whole area, you really only get a glimpse of it despite starting right next to it. Basically, you see like a little glimpse of water there on the right. Otherwise you don't see it, which I think is really cool. It's humongous, this bloody thing. It really is humongous. Right, I think we're going to put goats in, just because I want my dinosaurs not hanging around feeders. So I'm going to hide a couple of goats in various locations, basically. The idea being now we can have this exhibit, this humongous, beautiful swamp where you don't see the feeders, you don't see anything. You just sit here and you just see swamp. You see the little gate over there if you look in that specific direction, but otherwise it's just swamp. It's just wet and tree-y, which is exactly what I wanted. Spinosaurus time! Love this Spinosaurus. Look at that thing. That's a beauty. I think that's my faves. I can't really decide between this and the Vivid one. It's very close. The Vivid's got that orange and blue kind of look to it, which is very cool, but this is... Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool. Now I shall shoot it in the face, like I do with all things I love. And we need more dinosaurs. So let's get ourselves our Baryonyx. Now, I don't like the Baryonyx. I love the Spinosaurus, I love the Suchomimus, I do not like the Baryonyx. It is potentially my least favourite dinosaur in the entire game. There's something about the design that just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know what it is. That's very cool as well, look at that. Oof, oof. Beautiful. I'm going to shoot you in the face as well. I believe the Baryonyx, Suchomimus, and Spinosaurus all have a social need of 2. Yes. Like a maximum social need of 2, I should say. Let's go for Rainforest, and I'm going to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch us, Barry, by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're going for Tundra. That is the scientific method. I think you'll all agree. I don't know which one I like more. These are definitely the 2 best ones. I feel like, because I've... Oh, hello. Poof, bop. I think part of me decided... Dead dinosaur. Oh, is there any chance that's a Stiggy Moloch? I mean, that's pretty cool as well, right? It kind of does have that kind of, you know, dinosaur on the plains kind of look to it. Getting some good old steaks up, son. Nom 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 nom. Okie dokie. Well, at least they're getting on. Such a need is 2, right? I did check this, yeah. I'm gonna have to keep a consistent set of Stygimolochs on the way, I think. Kind of want to cover this with trees, but I also don't. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. It still has this nice big open plain here, but a little bit more trees, because then it kind of blends in better with the swamp as well. It shouldn't go from savanna straight to swamp. It should kind of blend a little bit. Like maybe there's a line here, right? The oasis sort of extends along the river into the swamplands, so it shouldn't be that jarring. It should all come together and connect into one big world. I think it does that pretty well. Anyways. Come on, buddy. Get our Spinos into the swamp. I feel like I've made a Spinosaurus swamp 500 times. I really have. Eventually I'll get bored of doing it, but it is not this day. That's nice. I feel pretty chill. Spinosaurus, Baryonyx, Suchomimus, Dilophosaurus, I think like 6 dilos maybe? And then what else do we want? There we go. Barry is on the way. We should have done some dinosaur naming now that I think about it. Next series, I promise I'll let you guys properly name the dinosaurs. I always say we'll do it and I never really do it. I don't know, why don't I like the Baryonyx? Somebody explain to me why I don't like the Baryonyx. It's the head. It's all about the head. I don't think the patterning is particularly interesting. I don't think any of the colour schemes are particularly interesting. Although I kind of like the counter-shading two-tone going on. That's not bad. It's just something about it rubs me the wrong way, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what it is. Maybe it's the arms? They're kind of weird, aren't they? It's kind of like, you know, what up, bro? My Baryonyx going to punch you in the face. Which may well be its goal. You know, I'm not here to judge. Let's see if I like this one more. I do like that colour. Well said, pal. Well said. Right, Suchomimus. A dinosaur I've neglected for a little while now, but is just uniformly awesome. I think we'll all agree on that. Now, the problem with the Suchomimus is I like all of the colours. The jungle one I don't think is appropriate. We're going to get a... I really like the default Sucho. I think the default Sucho is actually one of the best. We're going to get one default. And we're going to get one... I'm trying to picture what they all look like. That's like a mottled... dull green. Jungle is black and red. Step, I can't think of off the top. We're going to get the step one just because I cannot think of it off the top of my head. I cannot picture what it looks like. I just punched my desk, because sorry if there's a very loud noise. Spinosaurus in his new home. Time for a thumbnail. Sorry. You must be used to this by now. It's not the most exciting thumbnail, but really all you need for a nice thumbnail is pretty looking Spinosaurus. It's basically all you need. It's all you need in life. Look at that. That is beautiful. Looks like a curious little puppy that would, you know, rip you in half. Like most puppies. Maybe I need more trees. I don't know. I kind of like this. Like this bit over here, the water is quite... I'm going to put a few more in, but not much. I like that this is a nice wide open area. I'm very bad with wide open areas. We've been through this, you know. I really struggle to leave them wide open. I like to have details and stuff in there. But this is more realistic. Maybe that little bit there should have a tree. This tiny little island. I want a tree just... Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Look at the birds. Little macaws flying away. Very cool. You gonna kill a goat for me? That'd be nice. That'd be a better thumbnail. Anyone want to kill a goat? You need to eat something, because otherwise you're gonna kill my Baryonyxes. Which are ready to be shipped over.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Yeah, we may have a problem with constantly dead Stygimolochs. The Dilophosaurus is very cool as well. Again, a neglected dinosaur, but just look at this thing. That's a monster. Love that little darker purplish blue above the eyes as well. It's found a little bit on the rest of the body, but patterning is awesome. They do still have this weird sausage-like appearance to me. You know, like when you get sausage, when you're making a sausage and you get the... It's not plastic, it's like thin skin. I actually don't know off the top of my head what it is. I think it's thin skin. And you push the sausage. It's like an edible casing, right? And you push the sausage meat in. That's kind of what the Majungasaurus reminds me of. Which may be what they were going for. You know, I'm not judging. Sigmamus is on the way. And then Dilophosaurus. And I think... maybe we could bring some herbivores in. Oh, don't fight, guys. They will square up to each other. They're at their maximum social needs, so they will huff and puff and roar. I'm the big bad Spinosaurus. No, I'm the big bad Spinosaurus. You're a nerd, and so forth in that kind of manner. You know what it does mean? A better thumbnail. Oh, damn, they're too close to each other. You need to back away, kids. Oh, Vivid has beaten Rainforest. Run, Rainforest, run! Pump those crazy legs. There he goes. Vivid is king. On you, boy. Well done. Spinosaurus might be my favourite dinosaur in the game. I'm going to do a video this week. We're going to rank all 48 dinosaurs to decide which one's the best. Right now, preliminary finding, Spinosaurus is up there. It's got the really cool skins, the model's awesome, the size is now correct. You know, Spinosaurus has a lot going for it. You unlock it fairly late. When do you unlock Spinosaurus? You don't get it until Isla Sorna, right? I don't think so. So it's quite an exciting endgame dinosaur along with the Giga. It's got a lot going for it. I'm curious, what is your favourite? Don't tell me yet. Comment on this video, but I'm going to do that video. I'd like to know what your guys' favourite dinosaurs are. Deinonychus is up there for me as well. Brachiosaurus. What's the worst dinosaur in the game? It's going to be something like the Giganotosaurus. Hopefully you didn't get that. I had a random little error message just pop up all over my screen. It was very exciting. Okay, have I ever seen the Stepsuchomimus? Is it going to be awful? Is it brown? Is it brown and grey? Yeah, I remember it. As soon as I made it, I was thinking, no, I remember what this looks like. Yeah, this is probably the worst Suchomimus skin, unfortunately. It's what it is, I guess. Pachow, pachow! Right, so, now, no more speed, we want capacity. Capacity and capacity. And we're going to make some dilos. Now, how many Dilophosauruses can you make? That is the question. Also, where's D? There it is. First of all, we're just going to make one of each, right? The whole goal of the Dilo is kind of just to get tons and tons of different colours into the exhibit. That's kind of the main reason they're going in. They've got a swampy... You know, you attribute, I think, poisonous, venomous, I should say, qualities like the Dilo with a swamp. You know, swamps are a venomous, poisonous, sticky, tarry sort of place. Does that make any sense? I think that makes sense. There we go. Now, please resist killing each other for as long as humanly possible. This is a big, big exhibit. I'm going to put food in like many varied like there's 2 feeders there, there's a feeder there. I'm going to put food everywhere, right? The idea being, I'm even going to put a normal feeder in. Just to try and keep the dinosaurs separated. That's all I'm trying to do. Keep them all away from each other as much as possible. It's a big, big swamp, this. It's a massive swamp. You've eaten recently. I've yet to see you kill a goat, though. Can you go find a goat for me? Get chomping down, son. Where's your friend? Oh, that's why I can see him. I'm just hoping it's such a big exhibit that they will leave each other alone. We also need 2 more sticky Molochs. This is pretty cool. Yep. Meow. Sorry. Very cool. What's up, Menchie? Oh, you do actually have a social need. Okay, I intend to do nothing about that, so... get over it, I guess. Is that another dead... My stickies are getting annihilated. I think the Majunga, in theory, should be capable of killing the Parasaurolophus as well, right? But it's gone for, I guess what we could say, the easier prey. I think what we need to do is just shovel in like 20 Stygimolochs. What's the population cap? Social group... Oh, right, okay. Yeah, 4 to 12. So I think we just need 12 Stygimolochs. We now have 3, because they keep dying. Oh, sorry, lads. Come on. Come on, Sukos. Let's go.
Asset to be collected.
I would have done the jungle one, but the jungle one's just got this edgy quality that I just can't get on board with. It looks emo. It looks like it sits at home and listens to My Chemical Romance. Don't get me wrong, I love a bit of MCR, right? You can't go wrong with a bit of MCR. But, yeah. It's not what I look for in a dinosaur, let's put it that way. I just want to see someone eat a goat. I'm not asking for much. Oh, they're getting a little close. Move away from each other. Okay. I think they're kind of distracting each other to an extent as well. You can see the Spinosauruses have squared up to each other in the distance there. Doing their angry social thing. Beautiful. Look at that. I mean, I think I've already had this exact same thumbnail like 7 times, but it looks really good, so...
Transit has commenced.
Vivid has established himself. He's the absolute dominant dinosaur right here.
Asset has been collected.
I really wish you could have like a fog effect permanently. I want more fog, I want more trees. I'm so hopeful we get DLC before the end of this year. It's October now, it's late October, well, it's mid-October now, it's basically exactly mid-October. So there's 2 months left. I would be surprised if we don't hear about DLC next month and then see the DLC within 2 months or so. If there's no DLC before Christmas, I would be very surprised. I've been wrong about this in the past though, I've been optimistic. I don't think that's optimistic though. It's been a while since we had that big patch, and the big patch didn't do that much. I think it's time for content, you know, actual content. So that's our default dialogue. Gonna shoot. Oh no. It has begun. It has begun. Oh! Go on, Barry. Go on, Barry. Absolutely. Oh, I don't know how I just tapped out there, but sorry. Absolutely blimmin' tiny. Oh my god, the size difference is insane. It's actually ridiculous. Ooh. Alright, pal, calm down. Yeah, I think the Baryonyx may not survive that long, I'm afraid. If he survives, I'll heal him. You know, we can keep him alive a little bit. I really like this. This is the Alpine one. It's Alpine or Tundra. Okay, never mind. It's Savanna. Of course it is. It's black and white. It's very cool. Okay, it seems like he survived. I'm gonna send my ranger team out to heal the Barry?
No problem.
Bazza? Pal? Oh, you're dead. Okay. I don't really have anything to add to that one, unfortunately. Unless we have a Suchomimus. Yeah, this is why we need... This is the problem with this. You need a real constant supply of dinosaurs, otherwise, yeah, this doesn't work. At least the Dilos should never die. The Dilos should be fine, in theory.
Collecting asset.
I'll leave the corpse there as well. Corpses add to the feeling.
Asset to be collected.
I don't know what that feeling is other than morbidity, but hey, it's meant to be a natural, real exhibit, you know? Sometimes things die. It's very sad, but things die. One to go, get them all shipped over, and let's get a Baryonyx, shall we? Barry. I can't remember which one died, so I'm just gonna make another random colour. Let's go for Step, because why not? And let's get some. I'm just gonna make 4 more Sticky Molochs whilst we're here. Sticky. We don't want the arid one. I believe we want the default. My arid one has survived. I think. I don't really know, to be honest. Well, who cares? Many Sticky Molochs. Get these Dilos. They always do this. They always collapse in the trees, so I can't spot the little so-and-sos. They do it on purpose. That may sound overly suspicious, but I'm pretty sure they do it on purpose. Wait for it. Double Suchomimus. Okay, they're kind of just inside each other, which isn't really what I'm going for. That's, the Suchomimus Centipede project. I mean, look, what you do in your own time is completely up to you, but this is a PG-13 channel. Look, the eyes are even open, which is even weirder. Just getting stuck in there. I'm covered in sort of a blood-looking texture, so... Yeah! Can you please, guys, please stop it. Just stop, please. Were they running for the gate? It looked like they were running for the gate. They look very cool together. Can they have more than one? One, two, even. I think they've stuck too readily for in my opinion, with this two. I mentioned this last time, but there's definitely a priority on having 2 dinosaurs for basically all the larger carnivores, or 1. Ceratosaurus is literally the only exception I can think of. Does any of them have more than 2 other than Ceratosaurus? I don't think so. Hopefully that gets changed. Just trying to get a good thumbnail, man. Be more interesting. You're very pretty. You were definitely one of the cooler dinosaurs in the game. Although, for some reason, I loved the Suchomimus pre-release, right? And I got it in-game, and it's a great-looking dinosaur, but it's not... It's no longer... I wouldn't say it's a top 5 dinosaur for me, when I think it was for a long time. I think it's faded a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, all our dinosaurs are basically here. We do have another Baryonyx on the way, but that's okay. Let's hop in our Jeep and go experience our swamp. And I'm going to go for number 1, I believe. Oh, damn it. I kind of want to just... I'm just going to drive through all of them like we always do. But the Hell Creek exhibit, my plan is to make it link in with this area here, so you'll be able to go both ways around, either through Hell Creek or through this nice open plains. That's nice there. All 3-sided dinosaurs just hanging out. I love this exhibit. This one, I really... just something about the bumpiness makes me really happy. You know, it just feels natural, and it's kind of like with Grant and Tim and Lex, and they're standing on the hill looking at the Gallimimuses and the T-Rex. It's got that kind of feeling to it. I think I need to mess around with height and stuff a little bit more in all of my exhibits. Just like when generally playing the game and stuff, you know? It really adds a lot. I also want to see how it interacts with the gyrosphere, so we'll look at that for our next park. Whatever our next park may be. I'm not quite sure yet. I might do a gyrosphere tour, I might do a monorail tour. Whole bunch of options, but yeah, this just as you experience it, these little bumps and crags, they make it so much better. Bomb. I've got severe whiplash. Just from playing the game, I'm getting severe whiplash. There's our nice big open savanna plains, our little oasis in the distance. Majungasaurus over there. Soon to be more sticky Molochs, hopefully. Let's just nip through here into our brand new swamp. I don't see any helicopters, which should mean all the Dilophosauruses are now here as well. So let's go explore. It's going to be quite slow moving, this one, because there's a lot of water and there isn't necessarily like an actual path through the exhibit. You can drive in the water, but it's a little awkward. Can't see anything quite yet. I'm quite excited to try this one at night time. When it comes to the final tour, we'll definitely do that. There. Just caught a glimpse as it runs away. Oh, hello, cheeky. What's that? That's a little Dilophosaurus over there. You see anything else? Suchomimus. Oh, hello. Oh! Very cool. Okay, I'm going to drive away from you two. Let's go explore this little region over here. So you can get... What's going on over there? Did you just kill a goat? Oh, it's nice that they're hanging out together. You know, the Spinosauruses were hanging out together. The Suchomimuses are double teaming me, which is... Uh-oh. It's all kicking off a little bit. I'm kind of in the middle of it. This must be how Alan Grant felt in Jurassic Park 3. I think that's a fight starting, isn't it? Look at the absolute sheer madness. I'm going to keep my dinosaurs here. I don't want them to kill each other. Stop it. I know, I'm trying to heal them, you nerd. Who's low health? You. Come here. Not allowed to kill each other yet, okay? Not yet. In time. God, I love that Spinosaurus though. Look at that. That is such... Just that pose right there. With that colouring, the shadow at the back, the head highlighted. If only the Suchomimus face wasn't in the bloody way. I wonder if I can get rid of it with depth of field. No, maybe just a slightly different angle. That is so cool. It's so obnoxiously cool. A little bit of blood there as well. It's been clawed at. If I just keep shooting them, they won't die. This is the plan. Health boost, health boost, health boost. Stop killing each other! And you, what are you doing? Help your friend. Alright, there we go, they've stopped. You are massive, son. Absolutely. Stop looking at me! I just want to see a Dilo. Just one little Dilo. There we go. They're like little piranhas. Little venomous piranhas. Oh my god. Okay, well there's the swamp, ladies and gentlemen. We might bring in some more stuff, maybe some herbivores. Another baryonyx, of course. And then next episode we're going to start working on Hell Creek. So we're talking T-Rexes, Triceratopses. I've already got Stygimoloch, so I think we'll probably use Pachycephalosaurus. And some other stuff. I don't know yet. I'm just going to have a little think about it. We're going to make it nice and bouncy. You know, we love those bounciness. And yeah, we'll make it pretty cool. Any suggestions, leave them down below. I'll see you lovely folks then. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. A little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.